So I'm here in Austria, and I am really concerned about the rise of far-rightism in Europe. I've just seen an interesting report, or a set of images, you should say, on CNN. So they had a reportage on the rise of right-wingism, which we have to also call nativism, nationalism in Europe. And many people, even people who are migrants or have a migratory background, as it's called here in Europe, they support the far right people because, of course, those of us who know how racism works and white supremacy means that you have to choose a side and that there is no neutrality, and that if you're a person of color, for example, you need to be openly racist in order to signal to the dominant powers that you are with them and not against them. And so I understand that. What I'm really concerned about, however, is what I just saw. So there was a report about Le Pen in France, and they insinuated, on CNN, that this is a rise in all across Europe, and it's the most evident with Trump and Brexit. But the commercial was a Philippines tourism, and so there was a white person. Of course, he was very white and blue-eyed and that sort of thing, just to let us know that he's white. And do you know what they did? The Filipino woman in the commercial who the tourist interacted with kept referring to him as anak. She was really just normal to him, not particularly kind or particularly anything, but just, oh, okay, there's a person, and let me speak to you like another person. So afterwards, this tourist is seen asking another person, what does anak mean? And it means, he translated in Tagalog, it means my son. And this guy was just like the feeling I get just now with saying that. So you mean this so-called stranger is able to interact with me not only with a lack of fear or a lack of fetishism, but just as a normal person, and she treats me as if I'm one of hers. Now we see the woman with two other children that she's taking care of and interacting with, and he goes on his way. And of course the tagline is, when you're in the Philippines, you're family. I'm concerned about that because what does nativism mean? What does nationalism mean in a day and a time where people find it okay? We've heard of the rising attacks of hate crimes, and people find it okay to talk about nativism, be white supremacists now openly because Trump is there and Brexit is there. So we're in a very interesting time where I feel threatened. I'm really curious to know, I'm in Austria, so I actually could just be stopped and frisked. They don't need probable cause. And I know that I look different than most of the people around. I've not even seen another black or brown person. But it's these kind of things that make you wonder, has Europe ever really gotten rid of its racism?